Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Game on Cloud9 here, and I'm here to bring you guys a new Naruto Manga 590 prediction. You know, this week's chapter really gave me some real mixed feelings about this war overall. And just in general, the chapter within itself gave me some real mixed feelings. Because on one hand, there was some really epic stuff going down. But on the other hand, it raised some concerns for me. And I had been thinking about this for the longest. Like, Edo Tensei being released is something that had to happen. And that's not necessarily what's bothering me. And if you watch my prior videos, you probably know what I'm about to say. But it's the release of Madara that is bothering me. Like, I don't want Madara to go, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys really don't want Madara to go. And my real problem with Madara going is Madara not being defeated by someone in some type of way. I don't want him to just fade away in the dust because no one was strong enough. But I think there's a possibility he may stay around. And this is not me just being hopeful, but I'm just thinking about some things that have been said or certain jutsus that have been done in the series that may enable him to actually survive the release of Edo Tensei. With, for it to actually, and it actually makes sense. Like, we all know Izanagi, and we got an explanation on Izanagi like a couple chapters ago, and we already knew kind of what it did before, like at least like 60 chapters ago, I believe, or it was quite a while ago, but we found out what it did before, but we got even more of an explanation about it a couple chapters ago when Itachi was explaining Izanami. And I'm pretty sure that Madara probably knows how to use Izanagi. I would expect him to, because Madara was the leader of the Uchiha clan at some point, and he's supposed to be known as like the strongest Uchiha who ever lived. So for him not to know Izanagi and a lot of other people on his clan to know it, that kind of really wouldn't make sense to me, and it would kind of be an inconsistency in the story to me. So I'm thinking maybe he could use Izanagi, since Izanagi can change one's destiny. So maybe it'll be capable of actually determining or being able to, I guess you could say, stop the release of Edo Tensei on him, because maybe he'll be able to actually change his own destiny in such a way to where it would have been like it never happened or he never was released. That's the way I'm kind of seeing it. And it's not like the release of Edo Tensei is an instantaneous thing. Because we saw in this week's chapter these beams of light coming down on all the people that have been brought back, and they're like, they're still saying things while they're actually being, kind of released or being dispersed. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe when we see the beam of light come down on Madara, that maybe he's gonna realize, okay, Edo Tensei is ending. And it's not like he doesn't know what Edo Tensei does, because we all know that when Madara was brought back, he had prior knowledge to this, what Edo Tensei was, because he was talking about, I think, it being it throws off the entire flow of life and death in the universe or something like that. So maybe he can use Izanagi and he'll actually be able to override the release of Edo Tensei. I'm just hoping for that too. And also, we have to think about Madara's original plan, or Tobi's original plan. Originally, Tobi planned on bringing Madara back through Rinne Tensei, through Nagato. Seeing as how when Nagato used Rinne Tensei to bring back all the people in Konoha, Tobi said he was supposed to bring that back or use that on me. So I'm thinking that maybe that's exactly what is going to happen next, because that's what Madara was expecting to be brought back, but he wasn't brought back the way that he actually originally intended. And maybe there's a reason why he needs to be brought back with Rinne Tensei. Maybe he's even stronger when he's in a living body. Maybe there's a certain jutsu he can only use in a living body. So that kind of raises questions as to why he wants to be in a living body rather than his Edo Tensei body. But there could be a specific reason why he wants to do it, since he did know about both of these jutsus existing. It wasn't just one, that he knew about. It wasn't like Tobi, where he didn't know what Edo Tensei was and or only knew about Rinne Tensei. So hopefully he will stay around, or if he doesn't stay around, he'll come back in some type of way. Another thing I know probably raised some questions for some of you guys is probably Sasuke's response to Itachi releasing Edo Tensei and how he didn't really do anything. For me, that kind of made sense, and the reason why I'm saying that is because on one hand, I know in my previous prediction I kind of said that I thought Itachi was gonna get attacked by Sasuke, or maybe not get attacked by Sasuke, but he was gonna try to kill Kabuto, and maybe Itachi was gonna stand in his way on the process of doing that. But then it makes sense for him not to, because I'm like, that's his brother. And I'm pretty sure that since his brother's been brought back from the dead, he wants to rest in peace, seeing as how he wants to end this jutsu so badly. And I think we've heard this from some other Edo Tenseis where they said that they want to rest in peace, that they want to be sealed away so they can rest. So if he were to kill Kabuto off, then in a sense he would be doing his brother wrong, because his brother is dead and his brother does want to rest. Now, if Itachi hadn't have been resurrected, then I would understand, okay, well, why isn't he trying to kill Kabuto off? But then again, he wouldn't necessarily be in the predicament that he's in, where he probably would be fighting Kabuto. So that's my reason why I think he probably didn't stop him. And it also kind of makes sense to me, too, why his hatred would actually increase. And I think I said this in one of my previous videos, that since he already saw his brother die once, it would make sense that he would be even angrier to have to see him die twice on good terms. So, I don't know, guys. And that's just kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, maybe that's why exactly, Sasuke's angrier than he ever has been, probably. So we'll probably start seeing maybe more transformations with Susanoo, since we've seen this week Madara is doing this perfect Susanoo, and we know Sasuke's probably going to get to that point, seeing as how Naruto is with his Biju mode, and how he's on a similar point where he's able to destroy mountains and do things on that type of level. So I'm hoping that Sasuke gets into maybe a decent fight with someone later on. Maybe, of course, it probably won't happen in the next couple of chapters, because I'm assuming that in 590 we'll probably go back to seeing Naruto versus Tobi, seeing as how we did see a glimpse at that at the end of the chapter, and seeing how messed up Naruto looked. And I'm hoping, this is my hope, I can't really promise this happens because I'm not the creator of Naruto, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I know you guys know this, but for those of you who are thinking I know-it-all, I don't know it all, I'm thinking that maybe Killer Bee probably will get captured. I'm hoping that we at least get one death on the table. That's all I'm hoping for. Like, somebody comes out of this war dead. Like, or I guess they won't be coming out if they're dead, but somebody actually ends up dead. And to me, it would make perfect sense for Killer Bee to kill it off, because Killer Bee has taught Naruto everything he needs to know about being a Jinchuriki. He's already got him and Kurama to kind of be friends and for them to work together. So the A-Tails needs to be taken so that we can get a resurrection of the Gyuubi. And the Gyuubi, the thing is with that, like, okay, I think that Tobi has, like, some of the Nine Tails chakra from Kinkaku and Genkaku. And he has, like, a tail from the A-Tails. But I think that maybe if he at least gets the full A-Tails, then maybe he'll be able to resurrect the Gyuubi. Even if it's without the Nine Tails, maybe he'll be able to resurrect it in maybe like an imperfect form or something like that. But I feel like we have to see it at some point. And what I'm also thinking that may happen in future chapters as well is maybe when all the shinobi show up to help Naruto, of course they're probably going to do something and probably give Tobi a little bit of a run for his money. So maybe they'll manage to fracture the statue of the Gedomazo. That's my other guess, because if they do fracture it, maybe he'll put his pines, like, I guess, behind like a little bit, like where he won't necessarily be able to actually resurrect it right away. Maybe he'll have to repair it, and then, he'll be able to resurrect it. So hopefully it's somewhere along those lines. But I'm just hoping that at least see the Ten Tails at some point or another. And probably next arc will probably focus on Sasuke with his plan with Suigetsu, and probably Karin and Jugo will probably join back up with him as well. So anyway, this is my prediction, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please rate this video. So if you did like this video, then please place a thumbs up. And if you didn't, then you can feel free to put a thumbs down. It's your choice, guys. I just really want you guys to rate the video. And also, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. If you like watching my videos, or you want to keep up on what I'm uploading, then please do that. And just make sure you comment and tell me your thoughts on this week's chapter and what you think is going to happen next week. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.